Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. I am Gorilla Monsoon, here with Ashley Williams and with the Jackal. And today on NXT, we have Santa Claus, or Holy Fellow Nicholas, or Father Yor, the Heavenly Gift Giver. Gorilla Monsoon says, here today on NXT. Yes, we do. Ashley Williams said we do have him here today on NXT. It is good to see Holy Fellow Nicholas or Father Yor, the Heavenly Gift Giver, whatever you want to call him. I tell you what, the Jackal says, this is a man who stole Jesus' thunder, took his birthday away from him, and made it all about him. The Jackal says, would you stop, Jackal? Holy Fellow Nicholas didn't take you away from Jesus. He onlooks Jesus. He worships Jesus. He loves Jesus. He brings the happiness and glee of Jesus' birthday to everyone. He didn't steal nothing from anyone. Gorilla Monsoon said. Oh yeah, Ashley Williams said. At the end of the day, we do know that the Jackal has a right to his own thoughts and beliefs, even if they might be a little misled. You know, even if they happen to be wrong, Ashley Williams said. Wrong? I'm not the man who spent most of his whole life, fighting. I'm not the man who spent most of his life fighting fighting fiends, the Jackal says. And you can't handle being hit from behind by a Yule tree. Yeah, don't even go there about me getting hit behind by a Yule tree by a weakling by the name of MJF. Ho 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 and happy Yule. I am Santa Claus, also known as Holy Fellow Nicholas, or known as Father Yule. And I am letting everybody know that soon I'll be packing up my sleigh, and soon I will be giving out all the gifts to all the good boys and all the good girls. Now I know I shouldn't say that anymore, because some folks might not see themselves. Might see themselves as something else. Anyway, and Yule, it's not about me. No need what folks may say these days, or say there's a war on Yule, which all got started but had nothing to do with me. I only work for God and Jesus. I bring the happiness and the kindness and the glee and the love to everyone around Jesus' birthday, which is Yule. I work for God and Jesus. I didn't overstep my boundaries. I did not take anyone's birthday away from anyone. Beat. Hey, it's Bianca Belair. Hey, Santa Claus, I just want to say that I've been a good girl this year. Well, you know I've been a good girl this year because you know I am the ANT of TWF. And you should also know that I am the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. And if I can get around my waist, which I hope I can, and I know there are folks out there who scathe you and say, oh, you took Yule away from Jesus, or there's a war on Yule, which be earnest if there was a war on Yule. It got started by those Englanders. They got started by those Englanders a long time ago, who came to what would become the wanted Reichs in the settled land. They're the ones that made Yule unlawful. They're the ones that were guilty of starting the war on Yule, not you. You see, you bring the happiness, the love, the forgiveness of God and Jesus to everyone. Even your outfit tells the Sagan tale. In the beginning, we were green because we came from this earth. But as we got older, we learned about sin and our souls became black. But through the blood that was spilt by Jesus, we got our sins cleaned away, and we are now as clean and good. We're now as clean and good again as a white, making our souls white again. And the key over there means that one day we can walk on the roads of gold. You are right, Bianca Belair. My clothing does tell the saga of the love and forgiveness that God had for all mankind and womankind. You're lucky. Very few folks don't know that the way I dress speaks of that. Folks don't know about my clothing telling that. Well, what I do want to have for you is there's some stuff I want to have for you. But one of the first things I want from you is I want all these wars to stop. Alright? Not the war on you. I want that war to come to an end too. Oh, fuck. I want the war between Borderland and Rushland to come to an end. The bullshit war that's been going on between North Koreish land and South Koreish land to come to an end. The war that's been going between the Holy Land and Palestinish land to come to an end. Oh God, and the war between East land and Indian land to come to an end. Well, we can put it, Bianca Belair, we can put it in God and Jesus' hands. And they will do what they can do. But all mankind and womankind have free will. But since God so loved the world and loved mankind and womankind so much, He gave us Jesus to die for our sins, to clean our sins away, so we could all go to heaven. No need if we believe or do not believe. Have a happy Yule, Bianca Belair. Happy Yule to you too, Santa. Oh, I get it. Oh, I get it. Bianca Belair is the only one that gets to see Holy Fellow Nicholas and not me. Where's my winnings at? Ronda Rousey says. Yeah, where's her winnings at? I think my winnings would probably go around my waist. You want to stop you want to put an end to the wars? You want to stop the war on you, the war on everything else. Hey, you can't even stop this thing that's about to happen. See, I'm about to beat you. And then take both the TWF and the TWF women's and world women's heavyweight winnings. Oh, is that true, huh? Well, why don't I put my winnings on stake today? You put your winnings up. Winner becomes both. How do you like that? I don't think so. Because we always need two separate TWF women heavyweight winnings. We can't make them one, like the TWF heavyweight and world heavyweight winnings. Forgive me, ladies. But I think that brings up a good grounds here, Astronema says. So, I'm not going to have fighter fight fighter, but neither one's winnings is on stake here today. But what I'm going to do is have Bianca Belair fight Ronda Rousey. It'll be the TWF women's heavyweight fighter fighting the women's world heavyweight fighter. And just let you know, that match starts now. And Shayna Baszler, you're not going to be in this match. So get to stepping. Always worth a seek. Get the Yule Tree out of the ring. And get the Fight Lord in the ring. Fuck. Alright. We got the Fight Overseer in the ring now. And Bianca Belair just fell down because wakefulness was just too much for her. But keep in mind, neither of the winnings are on stake here today. That was Bianca Belair's fault, Gorilla Monsoon says. But Astronema did not think it was. But we are going to have this match, fighter, fight, fighter, here today. Ding ding ding. Well, that's going to be good, Ashley Williams said. I want to see if Bianca Belair can beat Ronda Rousey here today on NXT. Don't hold your breath, the Jackal says. Ronda Rousey is not going to let Bianca Belair beat her. Hey! She just beat her. She just took her down. And Bianca Belair right now is getting ready. Took down Ronda Rousey, who has become nothing more than a bully and a heel and a creep, Gorilla Monsoon says. You know, and has stopped caring what others think of her a long time ago. The Jackal said, being kind, being good, it doesn't get you anywhere. So I like Ronda Rousey's stand and mindset and behavior, the Jackal says. Yeah, you would, Jackal. You would like that kind of stand and mindset, because the folks you hang out with are bullies and hills and creeps, Gorilla Monsoon says. Ronda Rousey getting out of the way now. Ronda Rousey, arm barred down, Bianca Belair. Ashley Williams said, I don't think Bianca Belair is going to yield to Ronda Rousey. No need if she has a fighting background or not. Ashley Williams said, we'll see, the Jackal says. Gorilla Monsoon said Ronda Rousey is hoping to get Bianca Belair to yield here today on NXT. Bianca Belair getting up now and showing that strength she has. Down. Gorilla Monsoon says both of them came from Ollie's. Gorilla Monsoon says. Yes, they did, Ashley Williams said. No, the Jackal said. Ronda, you can't let Bianca Belair beat you. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. The TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair has beat Ronda Rousey here today on NXT. And I know that neither of them are going to be happy about that, Gorilla Monsoon says. At all. But it looks like the right side won after all, Gorilla Monsoon says. I think so, Ashley Williams said. I think the right team won, the right side won. That's my thought and belief. Good job for Bianca Belair beating Ronda Rousey. I'm telling you what, the Jackal says, that was unfair. There's no way Bianca Belair could beat Ronda Rousey. If it was fighting, she would win. But it was not fighting, the Gorilla Monsoon said. It was not skilled fighting, it was skilled wrestling. So you're going to make that forgiveness. If Ronda Rousey can't beat her in a wrestling match, then she can't beat her in a wrestling match. You don't shift it out and make it a fight. You know, you don't make it a fighting match and say it's a handicap, and that's why she lost, Gorilla Monsoon says. That's right, the Jackal says. We all know Ashley Williams said the Jackal likes to make forgivenesses like Corey Graves, Taz, Montel Vacadius Porter, Corey Graves, Aiden English, Wade Barrett. And one man who's never made any forgivenesses for himself over the long years. Take it away, Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Ronda Rousey here today on NXT about losing to Bianca Belair. Ronda Rousey, we all know that you lost to Bianca Belair. Let me tell you something, Tony Schiavone. If it was skilled fighting, if it was the UFC, she couldn't beat me in a fighting match. But since it was a wrestling match, and since skilled wrestling is fake, that's how she beat me. Anyway, I'm still the World Women's Heavyweight Fighter. I'm still the two-time WWE SmackDown Women's Heavyweight Fighter, the one-time WWE Raw Women's Heavyweight Fighter, and the first UFC Women's Heavyweight Fighter. No one can ever take that away from me, and a King Lee Loudness winner too. You know what? I don't care. I'm still the baddest woman in the world. And I've been showing everyone in UFC for years and everyone in WWE for years why I'm not the woman to fuck with. Just ask Liz Morgan. Or just ask Faith. So, you're not making any forgivenesses for why you lost here today. Your forgiveness is that since it was a skilled wrestling match and not a skilled fighting match, that's why you lost. Some would say that the former skilled fighter, now skilled wrestler, is making forgivenesses. I'm not making any forgivenesses, Tony Schiavone. I never did make forgivenesses. I never will. Well, that's my talk with Ronda Rousey. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Tony Schiavone, for talking with Ronda Rousey here today on NXT. And that's all the time we got here for NXT. I am Gorilla Monsoon for Ashley Williams and a Jackal. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Might.